Follow Addy TV. Subscribe. Follow.
Thank you, Addy and Addy. Your choice of song is consistent at best. Seriously, I made myself a cool Doctor Who theme tune button the other day. I've got buttons for all my theme tunes. I've got buttons for the follow song. I've got buttons for the random song, buttons for the Addy intro. Look, I'll show you, look. Let's say I want the Team of the Week song. I just press the Team of the Week button and look. You gotta try to see. See? That button works fine. Let's say I want the Spud Addy theme tune. I just press the button and look. See? It's cool. And then I press the Doctor Who button, and you know what happened? See? That's wrong. It's not good. My Doctor Who button's broken. It's gone all timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, pibbly-plobbly. Hello, my name is Addy, but you already knew that because you're watching the Adipose TV, and if you didn't know my name was Addy, then you wouldn't have known that I was on the Adipose TV, and so you wouldn't actually be here. So it's one of those kind of self-fulfilling, self-proclaiming, things that we do, and yet it still feels like the appropriate thing to do, to tell you my name, to introduce you, to welcome you here, and you, not you, but you're especially welcome. Hello, I'm Addy, but you already knew that because you're here on the Adipose TV, which is weird because, you came to this channel. So therefore you knew that my name was Addy because you're here on the Adipose TV. Do you see what I'm saying? Follow. It's not appropriate. Got it out. Right. Good. Now, we are here as per usual with the Masterclass, the bit of the show where I will ingrain you with Masterclass tips about Doctor Who Legacy. Susan Lee will also be with us within the next 10 minutes. If you've got questions for Susan and Lee, then let's hear it. I've cleared all the questions, so use the normal exclamation mark question. And, put it all up there and I'll put your questions to Susan when they come on. We're going to start with a little bit of strategy. Then we're going to do some news with Susan and Lee and so on. And then we're going to, for today, I need a name for the end section. You know how the show now has like strategy and then news and then like a fun bit, which is different still with Susan and Lee, but it's like not legacy. It's like something at the end. The best thing I've come up with at the moment is legacy. Because it's like the end of the legacy, but it doesn't quite work. Or I came up with like the Coda Pagoda, because I just like the word pagoda, because it's a cool, word. That's as much as I come up with. I need like an ending, something Doctor Who related. Anyway, so we're going back to basics. We talked about coders. No, we didn't, not coders. We talked about combos. We talked about combos for the last couple of weeks, and the importance of maximizing your combo. And we're going to go right back to basics and talk about something the tutorial tells you right at the beginning, which is the importance of using your colors sensibly to attack certain different colored enemies. And I seem to remember a certain really good looking YouTuber happened to make a video about this, about strategies. His name's Addy, and you'll find him on the Adipose TV. But but you already knew that. Anyway, so what? Can I just say that how cool it looks to have the signature series all on a screen like that, like with all the signatures kind of glowing below them. It looks pretty darn awesome. Obviously, you can see mine aren't leveled up, but that's one of the reasons I'm using them is because they're not leveled up. But also, I put them all in and then had a look at the screen, and I was like, "That's cool. That is cool." Anyway, let's head in. Thank you to everyone earlier that was helping me kind of pick a level to demonstrate here. So what we're looking at here is the importance of using certain colors to attack certain enemies, because it doesn't matter quite so much on the early levels, but when the game starts to get harder and your team isn't quite leveled up, or if you're taking on one of the expert levels, or whether you're when you haven't quite got your team quite to the level they should be, it's really important to take some time, click on the enemies, and remind yourself that not all of your characters will hit the same enemies for the same amount of damage. And it's such a basic thing, but it really makes such a big difference. If we attack that dude in the middle, the evil Dalek snowman dude, if we were to hit him with red gems, then our lovely friend, what's her name? What was her character's name? I remember the actress' name is Pippa, but the character's name was Snurr. If we hit with the red gem, we're going to do loads of damage. If we hit with the blue damage, we're barely going to touch. Well, just demonstrate here. Here we go. Let's go crazy. Let's go big blue combo. Oh, wow. Look at that big blue combo there. And we're going to hit it. And, you see the red ones have gone down. The red ones have gone down, probably like an eighth of the health. But the green one has barely moved because of the damage issue. And then if we kind of remind ourselves with the same thing, let's go for the red gems instead. And this time when we get the kind of full red combo with the technical as well, you can see that the green one now significantly reacts because it's being hit with a color that actually kind of does damage on it. Now, when you get later in the game, as I'm sure you know, we've got lots of kind of bonus heal things. You've got kind of characters that you can kind of activate to kind of keep your health coming back. But, it's always good to evaluate each turn. And this might be something you do in chess, or something you do in Hearthstone, or something you do in any kind of strategy game. The first thing you need to kind of ask yourself is, can I win this turn, or will I die this turn? And I could die this turn. Potentially. There's no this is not an advanced level. There's no kind of explosives on the board, but that's the kind of thing you do on the advanced strategy levels. You kind of go, right, have I got explosives on the board? Is there an enemy that's about to explode some sort of laser at me? Is the enemy's going to be kind of reflecting back on me? Those kind of things. And I could die this turn, so I've got to heal. So I'm going to attack, but I'm also going to heal. So that's when we kind of combine the whole kind of combo thing that we kind of talked about a little bit kind of last time, that we kind of want the combinations if possible, and we want to do some kind of decent damage. But the most important thing on a turn where you could die is to heal and maximize your combos. Because remember, combos not only do additional damage in terms of pure DPS, they also will have the same effect on your health and your heal. So even though this turn I've done a pretty decent amount of damage using my level 1 and 2 characters, because I didn't match up a load of pink gems. I made loads and loads of combos, but I didn't match up the pink gems, so it's all in vain. So you've always got to check, and most of the time you're just going to go, nope, I'm fine, nope, I'm fine, nope, I'm fine. But, if you just do that initial check every single time, could I die this turn? Could I die? What would happen if I didn't heal up this turn? Then you know that you're going to be in trouble. So there's kind of like today's tip, going right back to the basics of the whole game. Just make sure that you are, where possible, where appropriate, you're matching up the right characters against the right enemies. And of course you can do that in team selection as well, because sometimes you might get a situation like you do in some of the fan area where the whole level is characters that are black, black gem color or whatever, and in which case take a yellow team in, because yellow beats black, black beats yellow, and then it's like the old fire beats water. No, water puts out fire, fire log floats on water, and water gets burned by fire. Or to put it another way, red beats green, green beats blue, and blue beats red. And black and yellow just sit there and go, why are they fighting? Why can't they all just get along, man? Oh, I'm about to die because I forgot to make a combo. Oh, see, I forgot my own advice. But I managed to heal anyway because I'm the freaking man. Let's add Susan to the call. I'll continue doing some masterclass, and Susan will tell us all about what is going down. And I actually didn't check to see if I was going to die again. I'm really bad at taking my own advice here. This is why I always die on strategy games. I'm quite good at chess, but I'm not suggesting we do like a big chess-related stream. That wouldn't go so well. Hello, Susan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am awesome. I have got a quiz for you today. A Doctor Who knowledge quiz.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. If Lee's around, I thought we could do you versus Lee. If Lee's not around, I thought we could do you versus like the community, or we could do me versus you in the community, or we could do me and you versus the community. There's lots of ways of doing it.
There are lots of ways of doing it. Lee's not here. He's out running errands. The whole house is sick.
Oh. I'm
yes. Sorry. It's one of those days, yeah. Lanyon is sitting next to me in his typical position playing Minecraft. What is with the kid obsession with Minecraft?
I think it's the ability to realize their dreams in cubic form.
I think you're right.
I think I'm going to die again. Oh no, I'm still alive. Let me share my screen with you. How is... I'm so sorry to hear that everyone's under the weather. I hope this is nothing serious.
No, just a cold that, that the child has spread to the rest of the household.
The child?
The child, yes. Was that Lanyon or did I get a sheep for a pet? Nice style.
I've just been talking about the importance of using the correct gem color to attack the correct enemies. We're going right back to basics in the kind of the strategies and talking about picking certain colors when you're against certain enemies and things like that, and remembering to check whether you're about to die, and then kind of prioritizing healing.
All good things, right?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
And bringing in like appropriate level characters. I do remember you trying to do the expert mode levels with like a level 20 or something. Do you remember that? Yeah,
I do. You got very cross with me that day. I refused to listen.
I didn't get cross with you.
I was like, damn it, I'm going to do this. Anyway, let's end our little masterclass there and bring in our Who's News. I still need to write the theme song, but I will. So over to you, Susan, for a second. I've got a little bit of thing I need to look up here for our quiz later. So go for it. Tell us all about the Legacy News.
Well, the newsletter has just gone out, so I'm not sure if everyone's seen that yet, but that covers quite a bit of the high level.
Just went out like a few minutes ago. Or?
Like 20 minutes ago, I think it was.
I looked
so the big thing is that the client went live, a new client went live on Sunday night, and I've heard reports from iOS users that performance improved dramatically with the new build, which I don't think that was intended. So that's always really cool to hear. Yeah. And but there's a weird glitch in the iOS version, which now hides the save to cloud button. Maybe you've noticed that, Addy. It's sort of a complicated reason it happened, but they're fixing it. The new clients in submission doesn't change anything. So as long as, if you're saving to the cloud, you're saving to the cloud. So it shouldn't really cause any trouble, which is good because Apple, can take some time to approve clients and for us to push live. So that's sort of annoying, really, nothing else. And patch went live was a small patch because we were right in the middle of pushing a client live and right in the middle of wrapping up the director's cut of the Husbands of River song. And there's some art from that in the newsletter.
Sorry.
If you saw that, Eddie.
Sorry.
You do have the sneezes.
I do.
I mean, I'll send...
Lanyon!
I know, Lanyon's even managing to send illnesses over the internet. It's amazing. So, hang on. I don't know if you saw the newsletter yet, Addie. I will send you the image that's in there. I'm sending that to you right now. That's from the director's cut. So the main thing I'm waiting on right now is the final 2 River Song costumes to be approved, which I think they will be. So we should be good to go. And the new The new director's cut should be coming out this week. If you haven't seen the newsletter, I actually posted it up on the community page on our website, so everyone can go see it if for some reason you haven't. And it goes into a good amount of detail on what people can expect from the Husbands of River song. So there are, let me see, there are 10 levels. And so this is like it's really exciting. This is the first time we've tried to do kind of a blow by blow of a level, which we don't usually get to do. So this really follows the chronology of the story. We've added.
Can I put this image up on the screen?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So we've added 4 costumes for River. We've added the 12th costume with the reindeer antlers. We've added the sonic trowel. We've added Ramon. We've added Hydroflax with Ramon's head as an ally. Hydroflax with Nardal's head as an ally. And then and then we've added Ramon, of course. If you didn't already have the 12th, it'll drop there. River will drop there. For some reason, I made a mistake in the newsletter. It should say Ramon and Nardal. It shouldn't say Ramon twice. So Ramon and Nardal will both drop there. They're new enemies, the warrior monks, which are kind of like small headless monks. And Fleming the waiter will both be new enemies showing up sorry, my brain is not working for me, Gil, in this level. And 5 new backgrounds that are all really beautiful that Seed did. So I think it's a really, really neat level. It's going to be, it's a $3.99 US pack, but I think we're going to launch it at $2.99 for early adopters to be able to get it, and then the price will go back to the normal price afterwards. So for $3, I think this is a pretty stellar thing, and I hope people like it because we'd love to do this with more of the episodes. Really go back and really take a deep dive and create more arts and stuff. So that's happening.
And here's the image blown up hugely up on the screen. Oh, I should put my delicate face in front of it. The director's cut, the Husbands of River song. Oh, that looks cool.
Isn't that lovely?
Oh, you've got the room, the antlers, the maitre d'. Sorry, I've forgotten his name.
Fleming the waiter.
You've got River's look really well there as well.
That is the best River song they have done, and I have to tell you, because there's 4 of them, they haven't all come so easily, but I think we've finally gotten there, and they all look clearly and beautifully like River song. And I like the 12th with his antlers. I think is really cool.
I think one of the lovely things about River Song as a character is that she isn't the. If this comes out wrong, I apologize to everyone in advance, but she isn't the youngest person around, and she isn't.
She's like Donna Noble, She's a sort of mature, real woman.
Yeah, she's real while still being glamorous, and so she's got this kind of frizzy hair, and she's got and all that kind of stuff.
She isn't perfect like Jenna Coleman.
The fact that your image has put her like that.
Yeah, she isn't perfect like Jenna Coleman. She's a little bit more weathered but lovely.
But in some ways, that makes her more kind of accessible and likable and endearing.
I think so. I think so too.
The doctor looks sad though. Oh, sad doctor.
Well, he should be, right? This is like the sort of the last meeting with River.
You've got that juxtaposition of the comedy antlers with the
sad face.
With the sad face.
So there's this costume. We have River wearing the red sort of Santa Claus cape. We have another costume of her in sort of that red. I don't know what you called it. It was like a very flapper era sort of dress that she wore. It was like that burgundy colored thing. And then we have her in the black getup with the leather belt and stuff. So she looks awesome in all of them. So really excited about that. Her sonic trowel looks really cool because how can a sonic shovel not look cool, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I love the fact that we got the Hydroflax heads, for Ramon and Nardellin too. It's really cool. So yeah, I think it's a really, really neat pack. So I'm excited to get that out.
So we've got some questions here. RB6 says, what price will the director's cut levels be? Which we've already answered. £3, wasn't it?
$3.99 US. I don't remember what that equates to on the app stores for UK because they sort of auto set.
8th Doctor says, when will
it's going to start at $2.99. So if you buy it early, as soon as it comes out, you're going to get $1 off of it.
Ooh. Nice. 8th Doctor's Best says, when will the director's cut come out? Sorry, did you give us a date on it, or did you just give us a...
I did not. I need to hear that the last 2 River costumes were approved. If I were a betting woman, I would say it'll probably be Thursday night.
Saffron says, what day of the week can we expect it? that's a very specific question. Do you guys have like a set day when you like to release things, or is it just as and when things are ready to go?
We tend to do them lately Sunday. It's changed a few times over the life of the game. Lately, it's been Sunday nights. But we have the fact that Seed is about to celebrate their holidays. So they're basically here through the end of the week, and then I lose them for about a week and a half. So Thursday night is their last moment in the office. So I'm guessing it's going to be Thursday night, and we'll push it to the last minute to make sure all the art's approved, all the levels are balanced, and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'd be surprised if it wasn't Thursday night that we released it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Companion Amethyst is something about a support ticket. Amethyst, we're not going to do individual support requests on these streams, but I'm sure you can message.
Yeah, please send those to support. Exactly. Support is very, very clean lately, especially with Cherie helping us on support. It's been remarkably clean lately, so it will not take us a long time to get to you. And get your questions in this week again before, especially if they're techie problems, because Seed is about to be on holiday for the Chinese New Year, so you'll want to get those questions in now.
Nessie says, "Will I ever receive my prize from the 23rd of December?" Yeah, it sent out weeks ago, mid-January, something like that. I've sent it. So let me know. Let me know if you haven't received it, or just check around to see if anyone else picked it up. Otherwise, ask me and I can send you one of the others if there's an issue there. But yeah, maybe contact me on my email if it's a problem. adipostv.gmail, and but it's been sent out. I did my bit. Doctor Who girl. We haven't had a character question for a while. Will the Rani ever be in the game?
Hopefully at some point. Right now it really becomes what's relevant to the story stuff that we're doing. We finished up now with the River Song episode, so the next sort of things on the plate are getting out the next evolution of the event, which has certain characters that we needed for that drawn bigger on the inside. Part 2 is being finished up, and so the characters associated with that, but most of that's pixel art, and then we will be getting into the next piece of chapter 4. So it really depends. I don't know. I don't have the script in front of me that's been approved for the next part of chapter 4. I know we've had a lot of requests for the Ronnie, so hopefully at some point.
Bit of news from me, just going back to news from a couple of weeks ago. The sadder news that one of our lovely community members sadly kind of passed away, and we held a little kind of collection. Obviously, this isn't about kind of like hitting totals or anything like that, but just for your knowledge. The collections together all came to £92 English pounds, 92.53, which went off to the chosen cancer charity that they asked for. So thank you very much to everyone that contributed. Please don't feel that you had to, and if you didn't contribute, that's not a problem at all. That wasn't the whole point of it. But for those of you that did, just for your information, we have contributed almost £100 to hopefully combating similar situations in the future. So thank you. Bagpiper Kevin says, how long will the discount last?
I would say probably for about a week.
Bagpiper Kevin, you're assuming a long-term plan there that I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
Work by. This sounds like an insult, but I'm not. I don't think it's meant to be. The Fourth Doctor says, what will the fan area whores content be? Spell HORS. Any ideas what that's about?
I don't know.
The horse content. Can you maybe explain horse content? Because there's a missing S, and it is supposed to be horse. But what would the horse content? I don't know what horse content would be.
I don't get it. There isn't any horse content.
Aslan's Compass. Do we have any more Big Finish companions secured?
Nothing is planned just as of yet. It's really just, it's in the queue of things that we'd obviously like to do, but we haven't gotten to yet.
Dabflow, what do you think about letting the community translate the game to different languages?
It really isn't an issue of needing people to help on translation. It's an issue with the way the game was coded. Like from a UI standpoint, it's not difficult. It's the scripting pop-ups of what's happening during it, which actually requires them to go back through and do that by hand. And Jack has not had time to find a workaround to that. So it wouldn't really help. It's a lovely offer, and we've had lots of people offer us in the past. But it's really an issue of the tech resources that we have to devote to making it doable with a small team.
And is the just forgot what I was going to say. So at the moment, is the game in any other languages than English? So at the moment, it's only in one.
No, it's only in English. Exactly.
I already know the answer to this question, but I'll let you answer it. What happened with the other John Jones costume? We only got the character in one costume so far.
The other one is coming, but if you were one of the 5 people who won the comics, the Titan Comics giveaway that we just announced the winners to today, you get the other one too. And just because I love the Twitch stream so much, we are planning to do an Addy Gold giveaway today for 2 more sets of that code, which will give you John Jones, the costume, and the new costume, which isn't in game yet. So
and that's
that is
open
today.
right now. And
Awesome.
We're going to move on to our Doctor Who quiz in about 5 minutes. This will be a nice quick giveaway. Although we could do we'll do the draw after the quiz. So that's open right now. Normal rules apply. The giveaway is between you, me, and Susan, and Twitch is not involved. It's using the added gold that you guys collect by watching the show. Obviously, the John Jones costume will eventually be available through normal purposes, I assume, but this is your chance to get it early.
Exactly, yeah.
And
Addy, I'm sending you a code so that you can unlock it if you want to show it off in the game.
Cool. I'll have to take my thing off screen, but
After the break or something like that. Yeah. After the break or something. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll do that, and we'll take a break. And actually, no, we'll finish the questions. Then we'll take a break. I'll play some adverts. I'll put the code in. I'll show the code, and then we'll do a Doctor Who quiz.
Cool.
So we chop the show up into neat little chunks. Are you leaving the setting button uncorrected just to annoy Addy? Says Hen1.
Yes.
But it's still there. It's been what, year? 2 years? But I should know. We're coming up on 3, aren't we? Seriously, setting.
So Cherie has just told me that the new costume won't show yet. So that means that they haven't actually patched it in. So we're still going to give out the code, and I'm going to ask them to patch it tonight. So if you win that code, I'm probably going to wait to send the prize to those 5 winners until tomorrow. But since we've already started the Addy Gold giveaway, you'll get the code, and it will work as soon as it patches in tonight.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
If they get the, so should I? Does that mean the code?
No, let's do the giveaway. You'll get the code, and you can even enter the code. And after the patch that I'll have them do tonight, you'll have it show up in game.
Cool. Okay. Well,
Makes sense. Sorry, that's confusing. Yeah. Yeah, it won't matter. Yeah.
Do you have an image of the image?
I do. Yeah, I got to figure out which.
Or was it one of the images we put up last week?
It is. It's one of the 3. There's the main one, and then there's the Zabby costume. There's
which one? It's on the screen now. Which one is it?
Hang on a second. Let me get back to the screen.
It's
not on my screen. It's not on my screen. Oh, there it is. I think. Because now I'm going to forget. Someone in the channel can tell me which one is not in there. I'm forgetting now. I blame my fluey coldy thing.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you, Lanyon.
Also,
The one on the left is the one we don't have. Yeah, it's the one with the mic.
Ooh, nice. Bit of a singer. Right, cool. We're going to go to commercial. When we get back, we will be pitting your brain versus Susan in the world's toughest Doctor Who quiz. And we'll do the Addy Gold draw in a bit. So we'll see you in 3. And don't you dare go anywhere unless you want to get a snack or something, in which case you can. All right, we'll be back.
All right.
All right, hello everyone. We are back. So we are in the middle of an Eddie Gold giveaway here for a exclusive John Jones / David Bowie costume. Now we are about to take on the world's toughest Doctor Who quiz, or rather myself and Susan up, and I'll put the desktop up on the screen if I can. You're welcome to kind of follow along. Now we're going to have a bit of an added gold, a bit of a giveaway with the last few questions. What we're going to do is, me and Susan are going to kind of muddle our way through the first few. We'll see how we do, but feel free to kind of play along in the channel. And then the last three, Susan, what are we going to do?
Well, we said the last three, we're going to have the channel vote. And if we're correct on all three of them as a channel, then I will do a code for a time crystal for everyone in the channel.
Ooh, now there. Exciting stuff. Okay.
Just to make it extra fun.
Of course. Okay, here we go. What company... Let me blow these up even bigger. Zoom in. What company were the Cybermen made by? Was it Cytex Industries, Cytex Industries, Sidon Industries, Cybrus Industries, or Silox Industries?
I think it was the first one, Cytec.
Cytex sounds good to me. Sidon sounds wrong. Cybrus, Silox. Silox? Cytex? Silox sounds Doctor Who-y. But I think you're right.
Pretty sure it's Cytex, but I could be totally wrong. I'm terrible at trivia stuff.
We'll go with it.
No, someone's saying Cybus. Hang on a second.
Oh, I can't
This is
change.
the channel first. Can you change it?
Oh, a few of them are saying Cybrus.
Oh, it must be Cybus. Let's go with the channel.
Cytex
No cheating, guys.
Maybe Cytex sounds familiar because it's like Simtex, like explosives?
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. No cheating, guys. Come on, this is for fun.
Okay, which planet are the Slytherin from? Is it Is it Rexacorifalapatorius? Oh, hang on. Rexacorifalapatorius, Raxacorifalapatorius, Roxacorifalapatorius, or Rixacorifalapatorius?
Oh, Jesus Christ. These are hard.
Rex, Rax, Rox, or Rix at the beginning. I think it's Rex.
I would say Rex.
Rex.
Someone else is saying Rax, though.
He's from the planet Rex. Rax. It's not Rox or Rix. I agree. It's Rex or Rox. Rex or Rax.
I think we should go with Rax.
We're just cheating and waiting to see what the community says.
I know. We're terrible, aren't we?
Turns out we don't actually know much about Doctor Who. What are the What are the Daleks called Doctor Who on their home planet? The human parasite, the deadly traveller, the Time Lord, or the oncoming storm? I think I know that one. I think it's the oncoming storm.
I think you're right.
You just saying that because I said it?
No, I think you're right.
Which of these stars hasn't made a cameo appearance? Mike Skinner, Gillian Anderson, Bill Nighy, or John Cleese?
Gillian Anderson. I'm gonna go with.
Well, Bill Nighy was in the...
Gillian Anderson's never been in Doctor Who.
I don't recall Gillian Anderson ever being in Doctor Who. I think we'd know about it.
Yeah.
Bill Nighy was the Van Gogh one.
Yeah.
John Cleese hasn't been in any modern ones, has he? But I bet he was in something in the 70s or 80s.
That's exactly it. I can't remember him being in one, but it's got to have been an old one.
Gillian Anderson would have to have been in a modern Who, unless she was in like a charity special in the break or something.
Yeah, no, it's got to be her.
I don't know this one. Which director said the world would be a poorer place without Doctor Who? Steven Spielberg, Robert Zemeckis,
Steven Spielberg loves Doctor Who. I know that much.
J.J. Abrahams, or Guillermo del Toro?
I think it's Spielberg. I'm pretty sure I read that quote.
Abrahams did Star Trek, which is obviously sci-fi, and Zemeckis did Back to the Future, which involves time travel.
Mm.
But I'm happy.
Yeah, but Spielberg has specifically come out about what a big fan he is of Doctor Who.
I'm happy to go with your gut.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not J.J. Abrams.
What's the name of the spin-off that didn't make it past the first episode? Rose Tyler, Earth Defense, Young Doctor Who, K9 and Company, or Daleks and Us?
Well, there was a K9 show. That definitely existed.
It must be Ken. Rose Tyler, Earth Defense sounds familiar, but...
Sounds like a video game.
Is there something else Earth Defense? Because that whole
Well,
phrase
there was more
sounds
than
familiar.
one canine show, right? There was the Yeah, I think it's canine because there was a canine show in Australia that happened, but I think they tried to do one in the UK that never went anywhere. So I think you should actually go with Canine and Company.
Could I just apologise to Bumble there for my Mexican pronunciation? Apparently, it wasn't very good on Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What did the writing team compare the experience of regeneration to? A long sleep, being beaten up, a severe hangover, or a bad LSD trip?
Severe hangover?
The writing team? That sounds bizarre. As in the people that write the show. Why would
Yeah.
Do you know that one? I've got no idea.
No, I don't know why I want to say a severe hangover, but I feel like I read that at some point. Yeah, the channel seems to agree that it's probably hangover.
There's one. I'd have gone for a bad LSD trip, not because I have any knowledge, but just because it there's so much flashing light. Cyber Devil's very excited about LSD.
Ha! No comment.
Which band referenced the Daleks in a song? The Clash, Blur, Pulp, or the Arctic Monkeys? I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I follow most of those bands.
I think I'd have known if Blur did. I mean, I had Blur's biggest albums in the late.
I think I would have known if Pulp did. Lee has always listened to loads of Pulp since we met. Maybe the Arctic Monkeys?
I don't know any Arctic. The only thing I know from the Clash is London Calling.
We listened to a lot of Arctic Monkeys lately, but I don't remember ever noticing any reference to Doctor Who.
So we're going to go for the Clash, just so we know less about it.
Maybe we should go with the Clash, yeah.
All the Clash fans are going to like facepalm. What was the name of the council estate Billy Piper's assistant Rose Tyler lived on? Treehorn Estate, Cullen Estate, Harding Estate, Powell Estate. Powell Estate sounds familiar. But
wait, Billy Piper's assistant Rose Tyler? I don't understand the question.
What was the name of Rose Tyler's council estate?
Yeah, but why are they calling her, why is it they saying her assistant Rose Tyler?
Because she played the assistant.
Oh, well, she's probably a companion. Well, assistant. It's just a bit awkwardly worded. Like, it's like, did she have an assistant? I think it's the Powell estate.
Right. What prompted thousands of complaints to the BBC after an episode in April last year? A trailer for another show interrupted Matt Smith's climactic speech. A Dalek attack was deemed too violent for the time slot. The finale was too much of a cliffhanger for fans, or the picture cut out through a key scene. I don't think it's the Dalek attack or the finale was too much of a cliffhanger.
No.
The kind of thing that people phoned complaints about. So I reckon it was the...
So it's got to be the first or the fourth, right? The trailer. The trailer?
I reckon the trailer one, because the picture cutting out...
Yeah.
I'm not sure people complain about that, because that's like unforeseen, accidental. Whereas a trailer for another show is deliberate.
Yes.
Which of these is not a Mondasian variant of Cyberman? Cyberlord, Cyberleader, Cybercontroller, Cyberplanner. Well, there's definitely Cyberleader, Cybercontroller.
I'm going to say Cyberplanner.
I was thinking Cyberlord.
Yeah?
Wasn't there a Cyberplanner? Maybe not. Maybe
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Maybe that's just my iPad's name. iPad's personal organizer.
We've had one call for Lord in the channel. Someone else said Planner. I think people are blacking.
3 Lords.
Lee, is there a Cyberlord?
Which one doesn't exist?
Or is there a Mondasian Cyberplanner? Which one doesn't exist?
Cyberlord doesn't exist.
Lee's saying Cyberlord doesn't exist. Let's go with Lee. He's just gotten back.
Well,
we're doing a Doctor Who quiz.
Awesome.
I know.
Which of these has the Doctor used the Mark 7? Which of these has the Doctor used the Mark 7 sonic screwdriver for? Waking somebody up, heating up a teapot, as a pen, turning off lights.
Which of these?
I don't think...
Turning off the lights.
Turning off lights feels like an obvious one, but now I'm trying to think...
Cummings is saying turning off the lights.
I'm guessing.
But he's guessing, he said.
It sounds like the kind of thing you do, but now I can't actually think of him ever actually doing it.
No, I don't remember him using it as a pen.
What if he keeps a kettle?
Look what I made a petrol.
So heating up a teapot sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't think of when he would have done it. But
I feel like that sounds familiar too, yeah. Everyone seems to cross all over the place on their answers.
Yeah. Teapot, light. Skipper says teapot.
I don't think it can't be turning off the lights. Lee's got to be wrong about that. That must have
It
happened.
feels like such an obvious thing to turn off lights, but I mean, he's activated like lights, sprinklers, and things with it.
Let's go with heating up a teapot.
It's crazy enough just to be true.
It is crazy enough to be true.
How does Lady Adrasta control the planet of Clitoris? With a police force of droids by manipulating.
You completely
the weather.
misread the name of that planet, Addie.
How does Lady Astra control the planet of Chloris? With a police
That's not what you
force
said.
police force of droids by manipulating the weather, by controlling all the plant's metal, by perpetuating the myth that she was a goddess.
Oh, loading screen exists.
By manipulating the weather.
So bathing on chloris. Is it really hot now? Yes.
Which one's Lady Adrasta? Is that a modern one?
We have a load screen about that.
I do. Oh, cool.
About sunbathing there, yeah.
Which of these characters is not an acid miner for Morpeth Jetsan? Jennifer Lucas, H. Dickon, Buzzer Edwards, or Milo Clancy? We should know this one because they're in the game. The Buzzer's definitely there. Jennifer Lucas is definitely there. So it's
definitely
one of the
there. H. Dickon or Milo Clancy?
So which one is
I think it was H. Dickens is not there. I think Milo was the one that we didn't do.
Okay. So we're going for Dickon.
Yeah, I don't think anyone went by an initial either.
What would do the monks of the Glen St. Catherine wear around their necks to ward off werewolves? Silver crucifixes, rye, mistletoe, or mirrors? It's mistletoe, isn't it? Lots of mistletoe.
I think so.
Yeah, that's the Queen Victoria episode, isn't it? How did the Doctor defeat a wire? Trapped it on a Betamax tape, used a remote control to turn it off, convinced everyone in Britain to turn off their televisions, or tricked it into getting struck by lightning?
I don't remember the wire.
He climbed a big... The wire was the one with the TV, hungry! And he climbed a big pole, and he got to the top of it. I think he recorded it onto something, didn't he? I think it's either trapped it on a Betamax tape or tricked it into getting struck by lightning, or both. Well, I think he recorded it onto something.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do remember that. Yeah,
is confused between the two.
Betamax, yeah. Yeah, let's go with Betamax.
How was the Crayfius, seen by Vincent van Gogh, different from other Crayfius? It was invisible. It had a big horn on its nose. It was blind, or only hunts children. It
was invisible.
It was blind.
Wasn't it? I thought it was invisible.
It was invisible, but it says, how is it different from the other one?
I get it.
It was blind, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was blind, yeah.
I need to be really quiet. Although now I'm confused.
Blind.
Right, these are the last three questions. So these are the ones.
All right.
Problem is, I don't know which is the right or wrong answer, so I may not include the right answers in my thing. So what we'll do is we'll count. We'll just have to count up your answers. Okay, so everyone, you can only say an answer once, and we'll try and count them up. Okay. So if you get all three of these right as a group, you get a. Sorry, what's the prize?
We'll do a time crystal for everybody.
Time crystal for everybody. Okay. Question number one: which of these has never auditioned for the part of the Doctor? Is it Russell Crowe, Robert Lindsay, Timothy Dalton, Eric Idle?
And so we'll just see which one seems to be answered most?
Yeah. So no Googling, please. Do it off the top of your head. No
Googling.
Let's make it fun. Let's make it challenging. You can...
It's only time crystal. It's not that big a win.
It's an important win, but it's not that big a win. And you want to know you've earned this crystal. Otherwise, you'll feel...
I'm going to say Russell Crowe has got to be, but let's see what the channel says. Please, dear God, I hope not.
Yeah, but an Eric Idle Doctor?
Who's Eric Idle?
Sometimes people go against type, and it's brilliant. All right, we've got loads of Crows.
I think Crows.
Two Daltons. Okay, the community's going for Crow.
All right. Crow it is.
2. What did Maureen O'Brien change her name to when she stopped travelling with the Doctor? Again, don't Google it. Make it fun for yourself. Was it Cressida? Was it Katerina? Was it Helen? Or was it Cassandra? I'll say that question and answers again. What did Maureen O'Brien change her name to when she stopped travelling with the Doctor? Was it Cressida? Was it Katerina? Was it Helen or Cassandra? I have no idea about this one. This isn't a modern question, is it?
No, I think this is a classic question. See what the channel thinks. No Googling. Come on, guys.
Yeah, there's an awkward pause while everyone types it in.
I know, right?
How'd you spell Maureen?
So I was thinking Cassandra.
There's some Cressidas, there's some Cassandras. There's a no clue at all. No clue at all isn't one of the options. It looks like 2 Cressidas and lots of Cassandras.
I'd say Cassandra seems to be the channel's pick.
Wasn't Cassandra the thing of skin?
Yeah, she was. That's why that name sounds familiar to me.
But Cassandra's their choice. Okay, so we're going with Cassandra.
Let's go with it. Yeah.
Who said that appearing in Doctor Who was the equivalent of a knighthood? Was it Brian Blessed, Rowan Atkinson, Bill Bailey, or Sir Patrick Moore? I'll say those questions and answers again. Who said that appearing in Doctor Who was the equivalent of a knighthood? Brian Blessed, Rowan Atkinson, Bill Bailey, or Sir Patrick Moore?
I don't know the answer. I would want to guess Rowan Atkinson, but...
Oh, actually, I'd guess Bill Bailey.
Yeah? I do like Bill Bailey. I don't know if you would have said that or not.
Well, because Rowan was in the charity one, wasn't he?
Yes, exactly.
I don't remember Patrick Moore being in it, but maybe that's a classic one. Brian Blessed was in...
Moore, Rowan, Bill, Rowan, Moore. It's a bit split here.
Brian Blessed was in the one with the sixth and the Valeyard one, wasn't he?
This is a bit split.
Oh,
we might have to vote between Rowan and Bill.
It looks like it is Rowan and Bill. Okay, let's do it with the vote then.
Just to be fair.
No one's voting Brian, so I'll stick Patrick in there as well. Okay, let's do it with the vote then, people. So exclamation mark vote and then the number. Rowan is option 1, Bill is option 2, Patrick is option 3. You can only vote once. Tiny Rebel Games has incorrectly voted exclamation mark.
I know.
Fail.
You said exclamation 1. I don't do it very often.
I didn't say that. I said that after you wrote it. Although I should make that work too.
Hello.
And while everyone's voting, let's find our winner.
Lanyon, tell us your favorite episode of Doctor Who.
Edible.
Partners in Crime. Good choice. You hear that? We trained him to say that.
Going on. Right, Davros has put in 1,000. Chim Doro has put in 1,000. ICT Welpji has put in 700. Split Level Heads put in 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
How many winners are we having tonight for the Bowie code?
2 for the Bowie code.
2 for the Bowie code. First winner is Doctor Who Girl. Congratulations, Doctor Who Girl. You are a winner tonight. Your Bowie will be looking even more gorgeous. And our second winner, Dabflow. My God, Dabflow wins everything. He put in almost 1,000 tickets again. So.
So remember, you guys, I will send you the code today, but the costume's not going in until tonight. So, but if you put it in today, it should still unlock for you.
And to end the vote, Rowan. Oh, it's close. Rowan 22, Bill 19, Patrick 1.
Ooh.
So we're going.
It sounds like Rowan.
We're with Rowan.
All right.
Oh, hang on. Oh. Here we go. There's the. Oh, we got all of them wrong. The community got all 3 wrong.
All 3 wrong? Oh, dear God.
Well, I think.
Oh, no.
Wrong.
That's terrible.
So what are the correct answers?
Those are like the only, so only a few of the ones we got wrong.
That's amazing. But it's not telling me what the right answer is.
No.
How do I find out? Tell me. That's amazing. Well, they're not getting a crystal then. At least we know they didn't.
We'll try this again next time.
Right, we got 7, 13,
and we know that
14.
people didn't Google, and so I think that's awesome that everyone was honest.
Long sleep, beaten up, severe. So we got this severe hangover one wrong.
Lee wants me to give everyone one more chance. Lee has handed me the Doctor Who Trivial Pursuit game. Yeah.
No, Lady Adrasta does not control the planet of that one by manipulating the weather. And H. Dickin was not the Must be Milo Clancy.
Which one made that one? Oh.
And then we got that one. Yeah, I know red is wrong, Cigar Gent. That's why I said you guys got all three of them wrong. I understood the subtle code.
Shall we do this? Shall we give everyone another chance? I can ask a
It's your money. I think they cocked it up personally. Yeah.
I know. The channel got all three questions wrong, Lee.
Did I get them all wrong too?
Well, you didn't answer those three. You walked away. Okay, are we ready? And no searching online. Everyone needs to be behaved like they did last time. The question for the time crystal, and we'll go with whatever seems to be voted the most, is how many limbs do the spider-like arachnos have?
This way.
How many limbs do the spider-like arachnos have?
$3 chicken and $4 cow.
It's a hard one to look up too, isn't it? I don't see any answers.
Looks like
My Google detector is going off.
Looks like Bill Bailey said
Oh, really?
the equivalent of a knighthood.
$42. Excellent. It seems a bit split between 8 and 10. Want to do a quick vote?
And it's 10.
Limbs would mean arms and legs, I believe.
It's 10. They're voting for 10. There's more 10s than 8s.
Yes, more 10s and 8s. 10 is correct.
Woohoo!
Yes. So you guys salvaged it. I'm gonna make a quick
I'll do
code.
this, okay?
All right, just a moment. I will make a code for time crystal. You can keep talking.
Sorry, I'm looking. Apparently, I've been told I'm not paying attention to someone. I don't know, someone or whatever. Right, I'll be. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. Here is some 5 bonus Addy Gold for you guys coming along. We appreciate you being here. I'll be back. I'll be back probably in about an hour for a kind of late night something or other. We'll be back with Legacy same time next week on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Tell your friends.
I got a second. Let me give out this time code.
Time code is coming your way.
All right. One time crystal is coming up.
So as
This is
Susan
gonna
said
expire.
earlier, the new release will come out as and when it's ready, but maybe next. Was it next Thursday? You said, not this Thursday.
No, this Thursday, like in
this
2
Thursday.
days.
Is everything good?
Yes, that is my expectation. We just, like I said, we need to make sure all the art is approved. There's a code for time crystal.
Did you send that to me?
I put it in the channel.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
Right. Great. How long is that going to last?
Just a couple hours.
Mommy, adults. This massive thing is dropping that drop soon.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us today.
Absolutely. And there it is.
Yeah.
On the big screen.
And congratulations to people who won the codes. I will be sending them over to you in a moment. And again, the second costume should be patched in tonight.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us, Susan. And thank you to everyone who watched. We'll see you guys
Thank you.
next week. Take care. And goodbye. And this time I actually get to properly intend to play this one.
Follow, 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 Addy TV. Subscribe, follow, Addy TV. Thank you for watching the show. We hope you come back for another go. And if you wanna make sure you're the first to know. You gotta follow, just follow, just follow, Addy TV. You need to subscribe, and come and watch me.